Cleveland Browns.
Oh, boy.
Started off pretty good.
I hate what they did here. It was pretty much they traded Travis Hunter for Mason Graham and a first-round pick next year. So cheap. For a prospect like that can play both sides of the ball. Mason Graham's not someone that's going to get fans that come into the stadium.
True.
He's not someone that's going to turn around an organization like Travis Hunter can.
Which is what the Browns need. The Browns need a turnaround. I give him a D+.
Yeah, I'm going C-.
I was torn coming up with a grade for this team. I split it into pros and cons, but
Okay.
we'll start out with the cons because there's quite a few of them. First of all, I'm not a big fan of Judkins. He's my running back 15. I get why they brought in Judkins. They want to bring in their next Nick Chubb. He's not Nick Chubb. For whatever reason, whenever I watch Dylan Sampson, I did not like him. I don't see the hype. I comped him to Devin Singletary. I think his upside is very limited. Not a fan of really either of their running backs. Another thing, they brought in 0 wide receiver help. Right now, you're starting Jerry Jeudy, Cedric Tillman. I'm a Jamari Thrash guy, but I don't really know how I feel about him starting on an NFL roster. You brought in no O-line help to an offensive line that is so old right now and only getting older. You brought in no edge help to help Myles Garrett. And then finally, no secondary help at all? What are we doing here? But then let's go to the pros. I think that Mason Graham is going to be a big help to be with Myles Garrett because he is a disruptive pass rusher. Schwesinger in the second round, that's high for me. But like, I see the vision. Schwesinger plus JOK, that's a speedy linebacker duo, man. Fannin Jr. is a great yak weapon if they want to use more 2 tight end sets with Njoku, which I feel like they have to.
Drafting a tight end, 0 O-line, 2 running backs tells me 2 tight end sets.
Gabriel is our consensus quarterback 1 in this class.
Hell yeah.
We feel pretty good about him and love that he got picked above Shedeur. And then finally, I put this in the good, but picking Shedeur at 144 overall, their 7th pick in this draft, and then drafting another quarterback before him, that should hopefully humble him and put him in his place. Now, I know that nobody wants a cocky prick backup quarterback who thinks that he's better than everybody else because his dad handed him everything his whole life. Sorry, that's the truth of the matter. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. While we're talking about things we hate about this guy,
Oh, God.
why the hell did he get his jersey number retired?
I know!
That's the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen to a
It's
program.
so stupid.
He's like 12-11 as the start of this program. Didn't even make the playoffs. Now, I understand Travis Hunter. He's generational. 2-way player that won the Heisman and blah, blah, blah. But Shedeur Sanders? What the hell did he do? Nothing.
I'm just hoping that this cuts down on his cockiness, shows him that he has to battle for his playing time in the NFL. So if there were any team that were going to draft Shedeur Sanders, I would love it to be this team, honestly. Because Cleveland it's honestly a sucky
The
place.
mistake by the lake.
A team that picked you 7th with their last pick in the draft, they drafted a quarterback above you who everybody was saying, besides us, everybody was saying like, oh, Dylan Gabriel is probably going to be like a 5th or 6th rounder. They drafted that guy above you. So honestly, I love this. I gave this draft an A-.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I love the vision that they have here. I think it's going to put the team at least back up toward 500, which for the Browns is a pretty solid standard from what they've been at the past few years.
That's true. They have a low bar.